Hi, I'm Sherry McGill, and you're watching Lessons Learned. Hello, welcome back to Finish It Friday. Here we are again at the end of another week. It goes by so fast, seems like just yesterday I was doing the quilt chat with you on Monday. And yeah, I've been at it all week, but not at quilting so much. I have done some, so I'll show you what I've gotten done. But it's been a beautiful week this week, a little bit on the warm side here. For early May, it's, closer to 80, 85 right now, and yesterday was very, very humid and got some work done outside this week. Got my little garden planted, got zucchini and tomatoes in it, and I have another raised bed that I need to tend to. Haven't put anything in it yet, and just doing some things around the outside of the house here, getting the yard mowed and continuing to clean things up and make it look nice for spring and summer, and enjoying the sunshine. So what did I get done in the quilting she shed this week? Well, I did get a block done for the Totally Tulips. A block. But look how pretty it is. So these are all K-facet fabrics except for the background. It is a very light green, and it's called Unicorn Poop. I think it's from Tula Pink or Tilda. I can't remember, but they have a line of solids called Unicorn Poop, and this was the green one, and I think it's going to look nice with the K-facet fabric. And then the gray stem, I had the plain gray fabric. So I'll be doing a tutorial on this in case you wanted to do it. It's very easy, very easy. And then I've got the solid strip here on the top, and then the next block I'll have it on the bottom. So the rows will go like up and down, just a little bit by the width of this right here. So I think it's going to be lovely. And then all of these squares for the tulip flower part will be different. It's not just those four. There's several different patterns in it. There will be some repeat, but changing up the combination. And then the leaf, that also is a K fabric as well. And I'm not matching up those plaids. I'm just letting them fall where they may. But all the leaves will be the same. Now in Jenny Doan's pattern of Totally Tulips, she used different fabrics for the leaves as well. There was no flower that looked exactly alike. But I thought that turned out really nice. So I was glad to get that underway. And I have all my cutting done for that. So that one can just zip right along as I get time to make the blocks. And then, okay, this honeybee stuff that you're looking at behind me and on the table here, I'm going to take the phone down, my camera, and show you what I have laid out here on the cutting table as a design. Because I've got all my blocks done. I've got my 12 blocks finished, and I'm trying to just use the fabrics that I have without buying any more, because I bought not only the layer cake, which the majority of these are made from, is the layer cake. I also have 4 fat quarters, and I have 2 yards of a material from this line. And then of course I have black and white, plain black and white. So I'm going to try to use what I have and not have to buy any more fabric. So while this is kind of, making that work, it isn't, I do want it to look like an intentional design. So I'm going to show that to you here in a second. And then also the panel, I said originally that maybe I would put that on the back and put some squares with it or something, but I think it really deserves to have its own project. So I think I'm going to make a wall hanging out of that, and I have a whole bunch of the layer cake left. So I'm thinking about configuring some half square triangles or something to go around this, and then maybe another border, and then it could be a wall hanging. So I think, you know, I don't want to go into doing a whole nother quilt top just for the back of a quilt. And plus it wouldn't get looked at as much as it deserves. So let me take the camera down and I'll show you what I've got here. Okay. So the fat quarters are the 4 different patterns that you see that I've got like a sashing. I'm trying to show this to you. And I have enough to do it 4 of those on each row. So I know I'm showing you, you know, different patterns, but each row will have its own pattern. Like that one here, that's a medallion. I'm going to fussy cut those out so that those medallions are in the center, or tiles, whatever you want to call them. So like this row would have all medallions, and they would be all the way across and on the ends. Sorry, showing you my feet. And then here is giving you an idea of putting a cornerstone and then a white sash in between the rows. So each row will have a fat quarter surrounding a bear paw. It'll be on the right and the left side of a bear paw. Okay? Like there would be one here that's equal to that. And then all the way across. And then with that, I would have a white sashing going horizontal and a cornerstone. And then, well, I'm thinking maybe not this cornerstone, maybe just that, the inner ones. Because on this, I want to have a black border, I think. It's either going to be a white border here and then black and then this border, or it's going to be black. No, it's not. It's not. That's not correct. It'll have one of these. It'll have one of these on this side. And then a black. And then after that, there will be a narrow black border and then a wider print border. And then most likely the binding will be some combination of dark. I don't know if it'll just be black or it'll be, you know, scrappy, whatever I have left of everything. But I think it's gonna, whatever I do, it's gonna mostly read as a dark binding. Okay, so I hope that is going to turn out okay. So just imagine that, those fat quarters being between the blocks and on the end of each row. So there'll be 2, and they'll be the same. And then the next row will be like this one here will be all on the next row down. So I have 4 different ones of those. So that's going to be perfect. Because I'll have 4 rows. Okay, so I hope that made sense. But like I said, I spent a lot of time trying to figure out how to use all the fabric that I have for this project in such a way that I won't have to get more fabric and still look intentional. Like I'm not just throwing it together any old way with whatever I have. So cross our fingers that turns out right. It will. It'll be fine. I think it'll be fine. Another thing I got done this week is I was talking to you all Monday about making a pressing station, an ironing station, and I did manage to paint my cabinets. I still haven't got the top finished yet, you know, with the batting and the material that you use for an ironing pad. So I will have to go get some. I don't have anything here that's going to work for that, I don't think. So I'm going to finish that up probably this weekend. And then I also have a secret project I've been keeping from you. This is, let me see, what did I do with it? This is a little project that I saw in the American Patchwork and Quilting. And this is the February 2022. So I've been hanging on to it. Of course, I hang on to these magazines. I've got them for years back. But anyway, I kind of kept this one on top because this little stash and carry tote or basket I wanted to make. I just thought it was the cutest thing. And I was like, oh, I like that. And it's got those little leather handles. It just, I don't know. There's a lot of little totes and bags and zipper pouches and things like that. I am just not interested in that at all. But this really spoke to me. And I liked the little patchwork part of it. So I've been working on that some this week too. And I've got the two sides done. Got two of these. And then one end. I still have one end to do. And if you are interested in this, it's on page 66 of the February 2022 American Patchwork and Quilting. But it will finish at 6 by 8 by 5.5. So it is small, but it'll make a nice little caddy for over by my sewing machine to keep things corralled. And yeah, I probably got a tray or something around here I could have used, but I just thought it would be so cute to do something that's, you know, related to patchwork and quilting. So I'm working on that and it's coming together, but I need your help. I always need your help. But this is calling for some sort of linen, and I don't have anything like that, or canvas or something. I don't have just plain cream colored canvas. Plus my whites are really white. So I don't think I would want to use that. And there again, I don't want to go and buy anything. So this is what I have. Let me show you this. I have this. This is an outdoor, like an outdoor canvasy fabric. So you can kind of imagine this. It's got a pattern to it. It's everything France, I think, you know, Parisian stuff. And my, I have like a bulletin board over there that I made out of that. And it's hanging on the wall, so it would coordinate with that. I'm not convinced on that one. And then I also have some ticking. And I could run this the other way too. That would be cute, I think. Or I have some denim. It's a dark denim too. So I could do some, it's kind of a lightweight denim. It'd be perfect for the bottom of it. And it would coordinate really well with there's a little dark blue square in there. It's not so much on this panel, but that'd be cute too, I think. So this, or this. One of those three with this. So what do you think? I think I might would run those stripes up and down if I use the ticking. I'd like to see what you all think. If there's an overwhelming majority on one, then that's what I would do. But I've been known to go against the overwhelming majority before too. But I would like to know what you all think about that. Okay, so that's done. And then, let's see, what else? As far as sewing goes, I think that's all I've been doing. Trying to get the bear paw straight in my head, how to do it. Got started on the Totally Tulips, and then my little secret project with the little stash and carry tote. Okay, we have someone who sent in their project. So let me find that. Mary Thibault. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. She had a quilt here that she did for a police fundraiser. Nice. And then Brenda Rainwater. Let me see here. She had this is her firecracker and rocket block. It's a wall hanging. And she's showing us her back fabric and her quilting with the firecrackers on the white. See that there? That was a trick. I wonder if that was, if she drew, I'm sure you drew that on first with a water-soluble pen or something. So that was a UFO to a WIP to finished, and that's what we want, isn't it? Good job for getting your project finished. And that's it. That's what I got this week. So it's nice to see that the rest of you are finishing your projects. I love Finish It Friday. It is very encouraging to me, and I'm sure it is to you too. And I hear in the comments all the time how everyone enjoys seeing people's finished projects, or even their works in progress. At times I get pictures of those too. So thank you for sending those in. All right, so we will, I know I promised you this week there would be a pre-cuts video that's already done, but my husband's been so busy with work that I just hate to bother him in the evenings to edit. So I've kind of given him a break this week, and hopefully I'll get that out this weekend, and maybe another video about something. I got lots of things going on up here that I can make videos about. So, all right, have a great weekend. Enjoy the sunshine and do a little sewing. All right, we'll see you next time. Bye.